Okay, I'm so sorry. It was a very important call. Anyways, so we'll come back to the laws of the government and what it actually happens. People give the power, I said. Another form of government is the monarchy, I said. The monarch, king or queen has the power. It has a small group of people discussing about what to do with the matters of that empire or that state or that country. But the total decision making power stays with the monarch, the king or the queen. Unlike in democracy, kings and queens do not have to explain their actions or defend the decisions they take. In the monarchy, they don't have to tell anybody what is the reason for doing it. They are the sole bosses. Democratic governments. Okay. Democratic governments, but before that, I want to tell you nowhere in the world have governments willingly shared power. For women to vote and the poor people had to fight a lot. Women fighting for their vote was called the women suffrage movement. Suffrage movement usually means the right to vote. Okay. So India is a democracy. We know that. This achievement actually is a great result and long eventful struggle of the Indian people. There are other places in the world also where people have also struggled to have democracies. The main feature of democracy, everybody knows that we have the power to elect our leaders. So, in a sense, democracy is the rule by the people. The basic idea is that people rule themselves by participating in the making of these rules. So it's by the people, for the people, to the people. Indian democracy. Now, democracy governments in our times are usually referred as representative democracies. Representative democracies, people do not participate directly. We don't participate directly, but instead we choose our representatives through election process. These representatives meet and make decisions for the entire population of the country. Understood? But a government cannot call itself democratic unless it allows what is known as universal adult franchise. This is there in your book 194. Universal adult franchise. And the word authoritarian. We'll come to that later. Government cannot call itself democratic unless it allows what is known as universal adult franchise. It cannot be democratic. So when it will allow a universal adult franchise, there is a specific date and age where you become an adult at 18 in India, and at 18 you get your voter ID card you can make. You are an adult. You are allowed to make your own decisions. That is the when you are allowed to vote. And all adults in the country allowed to vote, may it be women, anybody. But it was not like this always. There was a time when government did not allow women and the poor people to participate in the elections. They only allowed men who owned property and were educated to vote. This meant that women, the poor, the people who don't have property and the uneducated were not allowed to vote. That time the country was regulated and regulations were made by the governed of few people who thought it was like that. In India before independence. And before that, before our independence, 1947, only a small minority was allowed to vote. And therefore they came together to determine, the fate of this majority. Also Gandhiji was shocked. What is this happening in India? He said this is unfair. We should, all adults should vote, have the right to vote. This is known as universal adult franchise. All adults are allowed to vote. Universal. In 1931, Gandhiji said he could not bear the idea that a person who has got money should get the vote. But a man who has got character but no wealth or is not educated should have no vote. What is that? Or that a man who is honestly working every day, that also he does not have a vote, because it's a crime being a poor man. I am poor, that's why it's my loss, but I am from this country. This was not done. So this universal franchisee had to come up. These are the elements we came to know. Got to know the points. So now we'll come back to your book. Okay. Where else I'll read a few parts, and after that we'll be able to understand what is actually happening here. Okay. The government is a political system by which a country or a state is administered. I have just explained this, so I am reading it. Its functions are to build the infrastructure of the company, look after the welfare of the people, maintain law and order in the country. When we talk about the forms of government, we have to understand its powers and functions. The functions of the government are carried out by its three organs: the legislature, which is the law making organ, it makes the law, the legislature; the executive, which implements the laws, a group of people, the executives, who make the laws, implement it; and judiciary, which sees that these laws are carried out, the court. Okay. CBSE board is the legislature. He has given this has to be done in this way. All students have to study this way. Our director sir, respected Chauhan sir, he takes that information, he implements it into the school. We take care that the things are going on properly or not. Okay. A form of government is a system by which a state or country is governed. The constitution forms the basis on which a country or state will be governed. Governments are classified on the basis of objectives, policies, the way power is exercised, and the nature of the constitution. It's for an overall country, they are saying. Democracy and authoritarianism. Authoritarian and authoritarianism. Absolute obedience to authority. You have to listen to the authority. Who is the authority? The government. And doing that are called authoritarianism. I am breaking it up for you. Authoritarianism. Okay? Democratic governments and non-democratic or authoritarian governments are classified on the basis of answerability to the people. We know the meaning of democracy. Demos and kratos, the two words means authority of the people. It's our authority. It's our deal. Development of the human personality is possible only when the individual enjoys freedom and action of speech. All human beings are equal. Fundamental rights. Understood? So we are going to keep it till here, and I'll come and explain it. The democracy and authoritarianism, we will do this in the next class. Adult franchisee, I have explained it to you. Next we will do parliamentary and presidential, unitary and federal, then constitutions, written and unwritten constitutions. Okay. Till then, take care of yourselves, be good, and read the chapter, please. Please read the chapter and the last chapter's homework. I need you to do it. Okay. Bye bye. Take care. See you. God bless. And respect your parents, love them, and do whatever you want after you do your studies. Bye bye.